My name is Scott Hammitt, and I'm a maintenance reliability engineer for Fibrix Filtration here in Rogersville, Tennessee.
So my name is Juliana Sacharnoski. I'm the Vice President of Operations for Fibrix Filtration. We mostly make air filtration products. We also make hygiene products that go into face masks and ostomy bags.
One of the first things I got asked when I came on was to source a better vision around our equipment on the plant site.
At the time, we were really struggling with understanding our utilization of our equipment and what our true capacity was on each of the production lines.
I started researching different platforms, and I came across Guidewheel, and it just sort of put me at ease. I didn't know if it was going to be the answer to what we were looking for, but it sure sounded like it.
One huge benefit to Guidewheel is that moment that we started to actually put pieces of equipment into use, it was a very short timeline. So we were very quickly able to pull information from the system.
Just taking a sensor and basically clipping it around a voltage source going into a power supply on each of those pieces of equipment. And then once we got that clipped in and everything was connected, then right there was the heartbeat of that equipment. And it was just like, oh wow, this is incredible, because we could actually see when the equipment was running, when it wasn't running, and then we realized, how we could start tagging and try to capture those downtime events, and it just opened up so much for us going forward. And what that showed me was we could look at trends. Were we having things that were repetitive? Are there things that we can now get with maintenance on and look at root causes to try to dig a little bit deeper into this issue? One thing that came out of the winder issue that we looked at is we were having a lot of our air shafts that we use on the winder. They were coming off track and they were falling into the winder, causing a lot of downtime. And we went in and were able to make modifications on the tracking system right after that. And once that was taken care of, then that downtime event pretty much was minimized.
The downtime alerts in Guidewheel have been incredibly beneficial for our team. Our primary production line runs 24/7, and what would occur prior to Guidewheel's implementation is that the shift working overnight would go down and they would be trying to navigate an issue on their own. It was very painful to come in on a Monday morning, because we would line up trucks to come pick up material first thing Monday morning, and that was always a little bit of a roll of the dice. With the implementation of Guidewheel, we have a maximum of an hour and a half before a notification is sent, and if support is needed to come in the middle of the night, they're going to call the supervisor and react in a timely manner. So since implementing Guidewheel, our goal has been 90% or better uptime, and we have been able to achieve 92% or better uptime. This is critical information for the facility to hone in on. The more available capacity we have, the higher our sales are.
It just makes my job so much easier. It's so simple to implement in your facility. It doesn't take long at all to get it up and running, but then once you get it up and running, it is just unbelievable what kind of data you can get from it.
The biggest impact of having Guidewheel has been transparency and understanding our true uptime and available capacity of each of the lines, and really troubleshoot and direct projects based on that data.
And I can just say, for us here at Fibrix, there is still so much more functionality that is in Guidewheel that we've not even tapped into yet. If you want to look at something that's going to be very helpful in minimizing your downtime on your plant floor for your equipment, in my opinion, Guidewheel is one of the best platforms out there.
It is a no-brainer as far as implementing in your facility. You will not regret using this system.